All right. Thank you, everyone, for catching that. I updated my PC and OBS, so in doing so, I kind of just screwed up, essentially. Now it's okay? Okay, good. Essentially, what happened is the desktop audio and the mic audio sources get changed to default every time, and even though in my PC I have it set so that this mic and my audio card are my defaults, still doesn't work. So I don't know. LOLFG, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are we? Kai P, hello, welcome in, welcome. We are currently, I guess I can just go ahead and switch over, right? We are currently just assigning pages to Gabura. So primarily, we need to give Gabura the Red Mist key page to start. Once that's done, we can give her Myongest. Can I have mods, please? I have been trying all day. I haven't been streaming all day, so maybe you've got me confused with another streamer, potentially. I don't know for sure. Mio's Prowess. There's that. I know we want that one. I know we also want the haulers. I'm going to have to turn the fan on. It's warm in here. Holy cow. Bremen is fine to have. Bremen is fine. Alan will leave for now. I feel like Alan is decent. Olivier definitely wants it. Hubert's fine. Hubert's fine. Yan, you know, we might take it off of Alan. No, I mean all day with other streamers. Oh, yeah, that's because mods, I don't know, are kind of weird, especially for me. And this might be the case for other streamers as well, but I only gave out my first mod. I only assigned my first mod like last year, I think. And it was two people. One person that I know IRL and another person that had been in the streams regularly and subscribed for like a year and a half or 2 years, and they had been in like almost every stream. And then the third, so I lied, there weren't two, there were three, I just remembered. The third was very similar. In the streams like regularly for like 2 years, and advocated for like everyone just being chill, just like essentially monitored the stream chat actively. So that was always nice because then I didn't have to keep an eye out for shenanigans. I could focus on the game. So long story short, it's kind of a weird thing to just assign to people, and it's not something that's done often or lightly. Okay, I understand. I will go to someone else. Goodbye, LOLFG. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to turn on my fan real quick. Most streamers I have seen gave mods to their friend or first viewer, so yeah, it's normal. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there you go. Oof. It is hot. Inside, outside, all over the planet. I think Alan will miss the hauler status, but I also think that I just want Red Mist to have it more, so we're going to revert that and that. Yes, we're going to assign them both here. Mind hauler, health hauler. We can't do liquefied flesh. However, we could do this. Look up all the 3 costs. Flaring Brand. Inflict 1 to 2 burn on hit is actually kind of insane. That goes pretty hard. Nothing will happen on Yassad's floor, so go ahead. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Force Field. After spending charge. Charge shield. No. At the start of the scene, inflict 3 fragile to self and gain 1 strength. No thanks. That also sounds dumb. When playing an offensive card, not irrelevant here. Charge. Start of the scene, gain 0. Singular strike when using a combat page with 1 non-counter dot. No. Lone Fixer. At the end of a scene, gain 3 strength if no other allies are present. Interesting, but no thanks. If 3 or fewer pages are in hand at the end of the scene, gain 1 strength next. Honestly? Rain doesn't seem bad. Rain doesn't seem half bad. I'll take it off when one of you inevitably just throws out something that's way better. What's up, Turd Mite? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Welcome. Because I'm pretty sure there's one in here that's better suited, or at least is like a really good, because there was a 1 cost, right, that's like not half bad. Gabura's fight is not too bad from what I remember. All right, I can't wait to struggle inevitably on it. That's going to be fun for me. Acceleration. Ooh, wait. When speed is 5 or higher, deal +1 stagger damage with attacks. That's interesting because inevitably at least one die will always be speed 5 or higher. How are you today? I'm doing well, Turd Mite. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're extremely well. Start of the act, give 1 feeble. Lolly Lola. My job. Okay. Lolly. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you are a bot or a person, but welcome in. It's an interesting job. I'm sure you get lots of clients. And from the sound of it, hopefully you're treating them well. Deep wound. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard good things. IDK, what to say about that? Same, S-Flink. Same. Literally same. Upon successful hit, deal 1 to 2 bonus damage if the target has paralysis. Pure stagger damage / stagger, deal 1 opponent upon winning. Isn't there a 1 cost that when winning a clash, you gain recover HP upon winning a clash? Here it is, keeping in stride. Okay, so keeping in stride is the one I'm thinking about. The character has 11 or more charge at the start of the scene, gain 1 haste. The rest of this is literally irrelevant. However, Mind Holler and Health Holler, 100%. In times like these, if 3 or few pages in hand, I don't think that one's as relevant as I thought it was going to be, maybe. So let's just throw in keeping in stride just to add on extra bits of healing. Because honestly, I don't think we can get enough healing. And if it comes at the cost of, or like the benefit of winning a clash, then why wouldn't we? You know? Load combat page. Did we save? I don't think we saved a red mist. Lone Fixer is pretty nice if you go to the mountain strat. Go for the mountain strat. Honestly, I could see that. I don't think I want to unless it makes sense to for the boss fight. So we'll see. It could always be updated. I definitely don't put it out of the realm of possibilities. But for right now, I'm going to see if I can find my screenshot from... Let's see. Did I call it Gabura? No. About red mist. There it is. All right. No. Well. Oh, I did have Lone Fixer on her already. Interesting. Interesting. So I had Health Holler, Mind Holler, Mio's, and Lone Fixer. I think I'm going to leave it as is for now, just for the time being. The other thing we wanted, it's 2 of everything and then onrush. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and onrush. Okay. Cool. Gabura is ready. Honestly, probably more than. All right. Leonis, what do you want? What do we need to give you? First of all, I think everyone that has smoke goes on a Gabura's page. Kind of by default. I may come to regret that. We will see. But I do feel like it makes sense. The rapid gashes, sure, why not? Yep. Other smoke. And other smoke. Yeah, you know what? This is just going to look like a team. And we'll just leave it like that. Alright, Tiff. What was Tiffer's stuff again? After winning a clash using an offensive die, a random ally recovers 3 to 5 HP. Villain. After losing a clash. Isn't there a Tiff Zodia build? Pierce. Okay, so it looks like she wants to do Pierce. So maybe for Tiffereth, we throw you into... It's not Bayard. It's not the insurance. Was it Alan that stiletto? It was. Okay, so we give Alan to you for the Pierce damage. I think I kind of want availability to do other damage types. With that in mind, I think we go Yan. Purple Terror. Nikolai. And... Irina. Question, is Irina a good candidate for the Rapid Gashes joke build? Maybe? Maybe, just maybe. Chesed. No one has any pages here yet. Okay. What is Chesed like? Whenever the librarian uses a page, discard a random page from hand and restore 1 light. You want discard. Gabura doesn't necessarily need the super strong pages like Nikolai and Purple Terror. Irina isn't a bad candidate for Rapid Gashes, but Purple Terror also uses it very well. Interesting. I use Olivier with Rapid Gashes, but that's it. Interesting. Olivier with Rapid Gashes, of all things. That surprises me. I don't think I have the available pages, given who uses Rapid Gashes right now. But it does make sense that that Gabura doesn't need a ton of help, so we'll leave that as is. There's Irina. I think Chesed, who clearly wants... I don't know that he necessarily wants discard as much as he's just an all-rounder. Increase the cost of combat pages by 1. All dice. So it's not even necessarily discard from the looks of it. Chesed is an all-rounder with small mechanics here and there. Okay. That makes sense. I'm going to give him Philip. No real reason other than just cause. Netsack, you're no longer needing a key page, so we're going to go Eileen here for Rogan. We're going to go Greta here. Bremen here. And last but not least, because definitely not least, we're going to go Shao. Yep, that feels pretty good. At least like initial, let me see what your deal is kind of play, you know? For Philip, I want to assign passives that just have anything to do with burn. You can do a funny thing with Chesed's floor if you take a look at Magic Trick. I'm on my way. It's toward the end? Yeah. Add a Magic Trick page to hand, cost 4 on play. Reduce the cost of all pages in hand to 0. When used, their cost is reset to the value before this effect was applied. This page is also included in the deck at the start of subsequent acts. So you pay 4 and then could make a bunch of expensive cards free. Shimmering. So Magic Trick gives you Shimmering, low key. Or am I completely misunderstanding? All right, anything to do with burn? Sure. When inflicting burn using combat pages, apply one additional stack, not stock. All right. Once per scene, when suffering a one-sided attack, gain 1 protection. At the end of the scene, give protection to the ally that suffered the most damage. At the end of a scene, recover half the stagger damage taken during the scene. Damn. At the end of the scene, gain 3 strength if no allies are left. We want allies left, so we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Ah, what? There's just literally not room for it? Damn, Philip, why you gotta have so much stuff going on, dude? Alright. So that's Philip. That's Eileen. That's Greta. That's Bremen. Okay. That's Shao, which is so surprising that that does well, but whatever. It reduces page cost to 0. I'll let you figure out the funny thing from there. Yeah, I assume the funny thing would be Blazing Strike and Rekindled Strike. Lower the cost of a random copy of Blazing Strike. User has by 1. Inflict 2 burn to self. Ooh. So those directly play off of each other. Can only be used at emotion level 3 and above. Interesting. Does that mean I want fervent emotions here as well? Emotions? Emote? Is it not called fervent emotions? I thought it was. Hello? Assigned to Bina. Force field. No. No. Fervor. I was close. Fervor is what we're thinking of. Irina. Ahana Fixer. Purple Tear. And Esther. I think all of you will keep it for now. Tentatively. Philip probably has a lot going for him in general, so it should be fine. Inflict 1 to 2 burn on hit. Take 1 to 2 less damage from stagger and effects. Blah, blah, blah. When hit, inflict 1 to 2 burn to attacker. If target has burn, boost the power of offensive dice by +1. While the character has burn, offensive dice gain +1 power. That's going to pair really well with Shao. When inflicting burn using combat pages, apply 1 additional stack. What other key pages do I have with burn? Because if I can just overwhelm with burn, it's a little random, but it also seems like it would low-key just work. Sturdy Defense is a burn page. So like low-key Yan is a burn page. Very, very, very extremely low-key, mind you, but you know. Where the hell did I put Rudolph? And where's Maximus on? To Nikolai. Okay, so I consolidated them. Got it. Whoop. Did not mean to scroll like that. Every time the character recovers from stagger, gain 1 strength and endurance at the start of the scene for the rest of the act. To 5. Okay, wait a second. Here we go. Flaming Bat. Alright. And? Not Flaming Bat. So maybe... What's Esther looking like? Esther doesn't have room currently, but... Go back without saving. If we... 50% chance to inflict 1 burn on a successful attack. When inflicting burn, I kind of wonder if we don't remove Esther's stuff and put it on someone with more room. Greta's a bleed page through and through. Bremen, on the other hand, already kind of wants to inflict burn, already has Flaming Bat, is already kind of perfect for this. Eileen is a masterful smoker, so she stays 2. I guess we'll just leave her burn. Okay. That's fine. It is what it is. I think everyone's done. Let's start with Tifrith. Kind of just cause. Is that good? Would everyone prefer I start elsewhere? Or would anyone prefer I start elsewhere before we get rolling? Roland? To be honest, I was just going to jump in, but I forgot there was a little bit of prep needed. So now that we're ready, let's roll. Excuse me. I apologize for that was rude. Does anyone have a preference? Tiff, Geb, or Ches? Chesed, Gabura, or Tifrith? I wonder if I can figure out Tiff Zodia in the meantime. After winning a clash, causing a defensive die, using a defensive die, random ally recovers. Villain, losing a clash, pierce attack. I like Chesed. Depends on you, really. Metanobi, we'll go with your vote. We'll go Chesed. Let's see how it goes. Gabura's is the most straightforward. Alright, we'll try Chesed, and then we will default to Gabura for the potential freebie. Oh shit, wait. I forgot to build out Philip's pages. Oops. Alright, we need to leave room for 2 or 3 cards for either some form of light gain and or possibly page draw. This is already a fairly expensive deck. Chesed will win with only 2 cards, lol. Really? Forgetting to build his librarians? Not the first time it's happened, so... Unfortunately, can we really put it past me? Why is the aspect ratio like a TikTok stream? Live stream? Metanobi, this is the... vertical stream. There is also horizontal stream. Sorry, brain fart. The vertical stream is pretty much just to get into people's mobile feed. So if you're on your television or your PC, go to the channel and go to live, and you'll see 2 live streams, one with apostrophes on either end of the title and one without. If you want to watch the full aspect ratio, go to the one without apostrophes and you'll be good to go. I say we do a fiery dragon slash for sure. The other thing I feel like we might be able to get away with, Oki, we look forward to seeing you there. When inflicting burn using combat pages of this scene, inflict 1 additional stack. That could get interesting. It's not an insane card, but it is it is somewhat decent, I feel. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Emotional turbulence? Really? Even though rekindled or not, even though blazing can't be used until emotion... Always a pretty good card? Okay. My logic, I guess I'll explain, for skipping emotional turbulence initially was because this card benefits from being a higher emotion level. This card requires a higher emotion level, so I didn't want this to be like a librarian that gets stalled out just because of a low emotion level. Maybe I'm being overly cautious. Maybe. I'm going to throw Fiery Waltz in for now, just because I kind of forgot about that card. And then the rest of it will be either low-cost light gain or low-cost page draw. Ideally. Obviously, that may not be the case, depending, but let's see what we can make happen here. I feel like I like Forward March. It just gets a buff at higher emotion level. It's still good without buff. Without said buff. Honestly, yeah, fair. Yeah. There's also always the advent of Will of the Prescript, which begs the question as well, is Will of the City enough by itself? Because right now, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at 4 3-cost pages, a lot of burn that may or may not be necessary, so I'm kind of wondering, since we're guaranteed the burn hit, is it really necessary to have all of this burn? Extra burn is nice, don't get me wrong. Especially considering if target has burn, boosts the power of offensive dice by +1, which means that technically Forward March is probably going to be boosted whenever it gets used. Violet Flame will probably be... Let's go Light Recover and Page Draw, confirm. Graze the Grass is honestly really solid. Wedging Thorn technically would be pretty cool. I feel like Gig is a really solid, like, in parity with Will of the City. 3-6, 3-6, 3-7, 3-7. It's so close to being Will of the City without Page Draw. I kind of wonder if we don't drop Violent Flame to go Gig for the extra light gain, because then we have 1, 2, 3 sources of light gain, 1, 2 sources of Page Draw. Which then also tells me we might need to focus Page Draw now to figure out where else we can get Page Draw from. Without discarding, of course. I forgot about Multi-Slash, and if we're going to be Singleton, we might as well. Multi-Slash. It's not super strong, however. Alright, I think for the overall page cost, we ditch Fiery Waltz. I don't know, though. There. I think that works, potentially. Let's try it. Okay. Let's try this again. Chesed, starting with. Let's go. It's the puppets. If I remember correctly, the puppets are bleed, yes? No, they're just they just try to do whatever they can to mess with you. Jae-hyun. The puppeteer gives puppet strings to his to his puppets over the first 4 scenes. What is puppet strings? If a puppet has no puppet strings or is dead, will not use pages to control said puppet. At the start of the scene, gain protection and stagger protection by the number of puppets that are alive plus the number of puppets that have died while under puppet strings. So I need to kill them when they're no longer attached. Take 1 to 2 less damage and stagger damage from attacks. So essentially, I need to kill the puppets when while they're not attached, and try to avoid attacking him directly while he's attached to them, because protection and stagger protection is... I mean, I'm basically just doing nothing to him. Angelica. Oh, yeah. That's wifey. Sag. Gig. Gig. I know a lot of these cards. Angelica dying twice might mean something to Roland. Maybe, but it's for a good cause. So Roland's gonna have to just suck it up for a second and let me cook. Give 1 puppet string to all puppets next scene. Give 1 puppet string. So gives red mark to librarian. Inflict 1 feeble. So does... $300 and $200 and $190, $120, $80. Oh! Angelica's going to be a pain. Along with Jae Hyun. Interesting. This might actually change things because I kind of... A part of me wonders if I don't want to... Sorry, I promise we'll get started soon. I'm just now second guessing if this like stacked set is going to be good or if we should throw in... Let's see, who's going to be the least performative here? The smoke will be nice. I think Greta potentially goes in place of... Hear me out. Me out. Where are they at? I know I didn't pass them already. Dante. And I'm only wondering about Dante because at the end of the scene, a random enemy's resistance to a random damage type changes to normal for the scene, chosen from resistances that are endured or normal. So that opens up at least small windows of extra damage being dealt at any given time while we're just trying to survive. And I could basically turn Greta into a Dante page. The only downside, 120, 160, 154, 97, 59, 102, 52. Greta is Greta, so she's tanky as hell. With that in mind, someone's here. Someone is at my house, and my dog does not like it. When inflicting bleed using combat pages, apply 1 additional stack. At the start of the scene, restore 1 life if current light is 0. We get rid of Tenma. We throw on Dante. I wish my dog would shut up, dude. At the end of the scene, a random enemy's resistance to a random damage type changes to normal for the scene. If the character attacked an enemy last scene with a damage type they're weak to. Yeah, see, this one makes sense. This one's bonus. My goodness. Let me see if I can get her to stop. 1 second. Okay, so usually if I go to the door and just kind of pretend like I am chasing someone off or checking to make sure that nothing farce is happening, she settles down. So I think she's good now. Now, where were we? We're going to inflict the burn with Philip. And we made you rearrange the resistances. Let's see if they're immune. To that effect, I mean. Begin stage play. Our play here... There she is. Like a perfect place to get sentimental over.
어서 와. 커피 한 잔이라도 대접하고 싶은데 상황이 상황이다 보니 아쉽네.
그렇게 여유 부릴 상황은 아닌 것 같다. 꽤 살갑게 구는군. 원래 성격이 그렇게 유한가?
피할 수 없다면 굳이 날 세워서 경계할 필요 없지 않을까? 느긋하다는 말도 많이 듣긴 하지만
웃기는군. 자랑이라고 하는지. 따로 소개가 필요한가?
아니, 상황은 대충 봐서
Chesed always seems very laid back. Like how easygoing Chesed is. Literally me, meta. In a way, he resembles Hong Lu without all the very traumatic stuff. Hong Lu? Is that a name I should know? Yeah, I want to be Chesed one day, or at least more like Chesed. Like, it doesn't matter how stressful or dire the situation is. He's just like, you know what? It is what it is. This is this, or that is that, and this is this.
내가 봐도 참 잘 만들었지.
Chesed, the true master of chilling, true. Despite all the caffeine coursing through his veins, it's quite impressive. Hong Lu is the character of Limbus Company. That's why I don't recognize it. Cool. It's a gorgeous piece of work, if I do say so myself. I'd even dare to say it's my magnum opus. Talking about Angelica.
외형적인 게?
굳이 하나로 꼽자면 그렇다고 할 수 없겠군. 억지로 끼워 맞춘 외형에서 아름다움을 찾는 놈은 아니라서. 인형이 조각같이 아름답다 한들 이 모습 자체를 사랑하진 않겠지. 역겹다고 느끼지도 아름답다고 느끼지도 않아. 그저 그래. 이렇게 생겨먹었다는 생각만 들어.
그럼 무엇을 위해 인형을 만드는 거야?
인형을 만들 때 담는 내 생각과 감정, 날 이꼴로 만들었던 도시에 대한 원망과 부자놈들에 대한 애만 분노, 그들이 앗아간 소중한 아들을 살리기 위한 일말의 희망, 그 희망을 없애며 날 절망하게 했던 롤랑에 대한 원망과 복수심, 차마 밖으로 보일 수 없었던 감정을 사람의 살로 감싸 형체를 만드는 거지. 그저 고깃덩이로 채운 불필요한 걸 없애는 대신 내 속에 응어리진 감정들을 담는 거야. 그렇게 한번 쏟아내면 숨통이
Men will do anything other than go to therapy. Shut the fuck up, Jaehyun! I'm trying to talk about you. I'm trying to talk shit. Let me talk my shit, bro. Men will do anything other than go to therapy.
이러니 내가 이 인형들을 아끼지 않을 수 있겠나?
자신의 감정들을 우겨넣는 나라. 이해할 수는 없지만 굳이 뭐라 덧붙이지도 않을게. 그래도 롤랑에게 그런 짓을 한 건 그리 달갑게 볼 수 없네.
내 소중한 일을 보기 좋게 앗아갔으니 똑같은 방법으로 돌려줬을 뿐이야.
연구소를 전부 태웠다고 했지?
그래. 덕분에 내 아들은 조각 하나 남지 않고 전부 타버렸어. 동정이라도 하겠다는 건가?
아니, 우리가 서로를 걱정할 정도로 가까운 사이는 아니잖아.
Fair enough.
그냥 궁금했어. 이곳까지 온 데는 온전히 복수만 목적이었는지 말이야.
Yes.
작은 부분에서는 각자 다르지만 우리 더는 모두가 닿으려는 곳은 같지. 롤랑에 대한 복수는 그곳으로 가는 길에 우연히 부딪혔을 뿐이야. 복수가 중요한 이유는 아니었어.
I only just now noticed the taller puppet standing right behind him. And it creeped me the hell out. That thing is so eerie and looking from behind him. Oh god. I couldn't see it at first. I don't know why I didn't put it together, but it is literally just looming over him from behind. It's disturbing.
너 덕분에 소갈이하지 않고 후련한 기분으로 나아갈 수 있겠지만
각자의 사정이 있다는 건 정말 슬픈 일이네. 그렇지.
For real.
내가 하는 일에 떳떳할 수 없으니까 무엇을 하더라도 말이야.
He's standing there like, no one knows I'm a puppet.
그래서 오직 내가 하고 싶은 일에만 집중해야 하는 거 아니겠나?
나도 각자 자신이 내고 싶은 향대로 살 수 있는 삶을 바라고 있어. 하지만 그 자유가 자신이 하는 일에 대한 책임을 전부 놓아도 된다는 걸까?
타인을 위해 살고 싶어하는 놈들은 더 앞으로 나아갈 수 없어. 개인이 펼치고 싶은 꿈의 크기는 다양하고 무한해. 그리고 모든 사람의 사정을 봐주며 자신의 자유를 추구한다. 허상 같은 얘기라는 걸 알고 있겠지. 네 말대로 한 명씩 안고 있는 그릇의 크기를 고려해야 한다면 아니다. 그건 네가 알아서 생각할 일이긴 하지. 적어도 난 그런 세상을 원치 않으니.
What an interesting bit of, like, wisdom that was about to be expounded upon, only to be interrupted by, like, blatant selfishness. Such is the human condition, I suppose.
느긋하게 토론이나 하자고 온 건 아니니 슬슬 시작하자고.
그래, 그렇긴 해. 자, 그럼 얘들아, 늘 그래왔던 것처럼 접대를 시작하자.
Actually, you know what? I thought about it. They all need to die as quickly as possible, technically speaking. Oh, why isn't it working? Shouldn't one of these be normal because of Greta's effect? Right? At the end of the scene, a random enemy's resistance to a random damage type. Okay. At the end of the scene, chat. Learn to read a little, guys. Am I right? Oh, sheesh. What's that mean? Speed dice +1. Upon death, revives in 2 scenes. Oh. The character will take 8 damage whenever a stack of this status is lost. Interesting. Okay, okay. I see. I see. On Clash, puppet loses 1 puppet string next scene. I need to hard target that. Let's do fervent emotions. Don't mind him yet. Oh, I guess I won't just now, but Gimmicky fight. Got it. Duly noted. I'm just trying to figure out how exactly I want to tackle all of this. Can't redirect that. Can't redirect that. Or no, I can. But I can't redirect that with anything. So what I need to actually do then is withdraw this. Put it there. Take the hit because it's fine. Redirect the 6, which is that. So we will... Sturdy defense. Little overkill, but I don't really have a better move there. Let's go multi-slash to you. Angelica has a huge weapon that is probably bigger than her whole puppet body. Oh yeah, she really does. That's kind of cool. Actually. Kind of sick. Blunt dice power +1. I should have read all these first. When speed is 5 or higher, deal +1 stagger from attacks. Upon a successful blunt attack, deal 2 bonus damage. Do not gain additional speed dice from emotion level bonuses. If defeated while having puppet strings, will revive after 2 scenes. If the character has puppet strings, gain strength, endurance, and haste. Okay, so they're all blunt dice power +1. So these are actually a little more out of reach for me than I thought in some scenarios. We're still going to make it work the best we can. All right, we're clashing everywhere but there. So let's see, how can we... Let's get some smoke going. Just kidding, we can't. Can't do anything else with you. All right. Well, that answers that. We have 4 light to play with here. I think we're going to have to forward march, unfortunately. I don't want to, but we also don't have a ton of choice. Damn. Let's see. Deal 3 stagger damage is kind of annoying. There's no guarantee we can block it. But it's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. There we go. All right. Everything is countered. Is accounted for. Go. Let's just see how it plays out. Nice. Yep. Let's go. Look at all that damage, bro. Go ahead and get rid of one of them before it becomes a problem. Or not. Okay. Good job. Did you see all that burn, baby? Okay. There we go. That was the one I was worried about, was that second attack. Not good. Okay. Uh-huh. Actually, though... Oh, that's bad. That was not a good exchange at all. We need to do way better than that. Courage. At the start of the scene, gain strength and protection equal to the number of allies currently alive, subtracted by 2. If the value is less than 0, feeble and fragile will be inflicted instead. At the start of the scene, gain strength and protection equal to the number of allies currently alive, subtracted by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allies, 4. Currently alive, subtracted by 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Strength and protection. That relies on us staying alive. After dealing 15 or more damage to enemies in a single scene, reduce the cost of the 2 most expensive pages in hand by 1. On kill, reduce the cost to 0 instead. The cost reduction is reset when the pages are used. After attacking an enemy with a higher amount of stagger resist, deal 2 to 4 bonus stagger damage and recover. Gleaning, duh. Alright, using a bit more pages. I don't like that. Oh, he gave 3 puppet strings. Why? Because you were about to be gone? Your Shao key page, Nugget, was targeting a page that has counter dices, which would only activate if he gets attacked by unopposed sources. Unless I'm wrong, which feel free to correct me if I am. Welcome back, Cthulhu. You're not wrong, Meta. That was done intentionally. I just wanted to get some burn to go ahead and start dealing some damage. I don't think this extra forest, I think that's only if staggered within next 1 scene. So that won't really matter, but the 10 burn is kind of nice to me because it just means passive damage. I had to watch someone suffer through LobCorp first. Ooh. I pity them. I pity them greatly. Nimble Puppet loses 1 puppet string next. On Clash lose. I want that to lose. So I'm going to intentionally try to clash there successfully. The question is with which? Probably Fervent Emotions. All dice on this page gain +1 power for every 2 emotion levels. You know what I just thought about? Shao set up this way only makes sense on the the floor it was on before. Because Shao will not get... Oh, man. Shao's not going to have happy emotions anymore. The Fervent Emotions kind of manipulation is just not going to be exclusive. Like, it's not going to be exclusive, or it was exclusive to that. So it's not really efficient here. Oh, I finished LobCorp some time ago, but I still need to 100% the abnormality searches thing for the 100% Seed of Light. Day 50 was fire, though. Day 50 was fire. It made me cry. I was an idiot, and I did go for the 100%. I fully regret it. To be completely clear, I wish I hadn't done it. Da 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 da. All right. On Clash lose. Puppet loses 1 string. I regret not doing it. Yeah, I want my Angela cutscene. Fair enough. I had 100% but got distracted from day 49 by Ruina. Yeah. I've known Ruina was here the whole time. I was just trying to keep my head down and get done what needed to be done. You feel? All right, let's Laceration. There. And gives red mark to the librarian with the lowest HP next scene. Last 1 scene, targeted by Puppet Angelica and the extra speed dice added by Puppet strings. I didn't know Ruina existed until I was almost done with LobCorp. Then a friend bought it for me, and I sunk 500 hours of my whole life into it. 500 into Ruina? Can I ask why? Only because I don't really prefer this game, so I'm just confused. If speed is 5 or higher, all dice on this page gain +1 power. Holy sheesh, that is one hell of a dodge, bro. Oh my god. I don't have a way to compete with that. Holy hell. I like the game. Also mods and 2 playthroughs. Ah. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. $994.4 hours on Limbus. I mean, I just was confused by Ruina because I'm almost done with it at 150 hours. Limbus is a little different. After you're done with it, there's like continued support, and it's low-key a live service game in a way. So like, I can see the logic, I guess, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Does that make any sense? It might not. I might be talking out of my whole ass for all I know. I guess there, and then... there, maybe? It's not low-key a live service game. Limbus is a live service game. Oh, fair enough. I have 1,000 hours, 1,000 Limbus hours. Jesus. I love Limbus. I love Ruina. I love and hate Lobotomy Corporation. I love Project Moon. I have a pretty purely hatred with pretty pure hatred of Lobotomy Corporation. I might be a loser. Nah, you just know what you like. All right. Might have to rearrange some of this. For example, this probably needs to go here. Oh, and the work macro thing? Work macro thing? Love and hate relationship with LobCorp, but mods saved me and somewhat made it more enjoyable, like the 10 times speed mod. Yeah, I played through all of Lobotomy Corporation vanilla. This all happened because I saw someone talking about their LobCorp games and went to check it out on a whim. Hilarious. Good lord. Yeah, that's a major life change for such a small little, like, oh, what's this about? Schmeep schmop. Here's the rest of my life now. Time to stop. Mod made it playable for me. I wasn't dealing with not being able to pause. Yeah, not being able to pause made it a very stressful last few days. Limbus is bringing in most of the player base now. I guess I assume it's because, or I would assume, excuse me, I assume it's because Limbus is so much more approachable. Like, Limbus seems every bit, like, more just, I don't know, like, less miserable, you know? Let's see, 5 to 16. Why the hell are you using forceful gesture right now? This is so ridiculous. There's such a small, like, tiny room for error on that. Where was it going originally? Here? Yeah, screw it. You can take the hit. It's much more approachable, and IA actually advertise in some places. Gameplay-wise, yeah, it's less difficult. Sacrifices? Yeah, meta, unfortunately. I wouldn't say it's advertised in the normal way. How would you say it's advertised? Out of curiosity. 4 to 8, 4 to 8. Ugh. It's so frustrating. There's not much I can really do there, but I can clash a little bit and just try to make something happen. I want them to lose strings so that when I get closer to killing them, they'll stay dead. Yikes, that's too close. Ooh. I'm actually okay with losing that. There we go. Not great, but we'll take it. It's fine. Okay. Did we lose the correct clashes, though, is the question. Or did he lose the correct clashes? It doesn't look like it, but we'll also wait for the scene to play out just to see. No! Outrolled by 1? Are you serious? Dude, come on. You gotta win those. You have to win both of those. It is a legal requirement for you to win each of those right now. After staggering an enemy, copy 2 pages owned by that enemy and add them to librarian's hand with 2 less cost. The copied pages are exhausted on use. Angelica, please? Exactly. Exactly. Angelica, please. After dealing 15 or more damage to enemies in a single scene, reduce the cost of the 2 most expensive pages in hand by 1. On kill, reduce the cost to 0 instead. The cost reduction is reset when the pages are used. I guess we'll just have to try that with Xiao, right? We didn't lose either of them. Ah, now this has freaking puppet strings too. Kicking the teeth in here today? Yes. Yes, she is. Might as well say something stupid. Hello, DJ. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate your observations. Okay. You know what? I think focusing the way I'm focusing isn't helping. I think we just say screw it and focus on all of them anyway. And also, they seem to be immune. Oh, wait. Pierce normal. Okay. So we could do a little bit of stagger damage there. If we want. Otherwise, I think we just clash where we need to. And let the rest of the cards fall where they may, as it were. For example... maybe we Will of the Prescript. From left to right, it'd be that one first, so that's not a big deal. And then we multi-slash. 4 to 8. 3 to 7. Nope. That'll be better, I guess. Queen of Rabies. Rabies. Hello, Queen. Welcome to the stream. Brian Tan, thanks for the gifted membership on G's channel. I got one. What is that chat GPT response in chat? Say what? Gifted membership. Can you do that on YouTube? That's pretty cool. I thought that was just a Twitch thing. It's kind of freaking legit if they allow that. Rabies, are you on the mobile stream? Rabies is, yes. Rabies is, in fact, on the mobile stream. Power of offensive dice. Power of defensive dice. Speed values by 1. Son of a gun. That is not good. I feel like the best page for us to go against is probably going to be Repressed Flesh or Puppetry. But I'm not really sure which exactly. Repressed Flesh it is. Yeah, you can put memberships up to buy, and viewers can gift membership to other viewers should they have the setting enabled. Oh, okay, cool. That's neat. But yeah, you can gift memberships on YouTube. Sweet. Oh, never mind, it's on this one. Say what? On the mobile stream, someone's sent ChatGPT response? What's the ChatGPT response? Which one? You are allowed to also think ahead of time, not just think about the dice values. Real Trophy, welcome to the stream. Also think ahead of time, not just about the dice values. If I remember correctly, there was a Roland gifting 50 memberships to Limbus streams at random. Holy hell. That's pretty incredible. On Clash, lose. Puppet loses 1. String. Yeah, I really want that to happen, but I think rather than that, we just we start getting rid of them. We let them come back at half health, and then we kill them. Can they get puppet strings again after they've died? Does not gain additional speed dice. If a puppet has no puppet strings or is dead, will not use pages to control said puppet. At the start of the scene, gain protection. I'm also doing my fair share of funding. Oh boy. Oh boy, Brian. Oh boy. Let's see. 2 to 7, 2 to 4. That's going to go there. Test run. Sure. Why not? Actually? Okay, so we defend here. Will the prescript. 100%. I can't move that with the 5. I could move the 4. But I can't move the 4 with anything other than the 6. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to just tank it. Ah, man, that sucks. Okay. Whatever. It's going to have to be just, it is what it is. What a horrible attack. Ominous. Gets it. Oh, dang it. This is going to be rough, but I don't really have another way to defend a lot of these. They're just rolling really high and not attacking where I need them to. It's always rough? All right, well. Fair enough, I guess. Do not let your viewers dismay your faith. Your faith is original. And so is your strategy. The fundamental character of war hasn't changed and will not change. Wholly well spoken. Or well said. What is this response? Whatever. Ah! Let's go! Okay. Sure. At least it's staggered now. We'll take what we can get. We will take whatever wins we can get our hands on. Nice. Yep. Press the attack. Onward! Further! Harder! Faster! Stronger. Nope. What are you doing, dingus? Alright, we got a stagger. Why didn't you die, though? If the character has puppet strings, gain 1 haste. Does not gain additional speed die. If defeated while having puppet strings, will revive after 2 scenes with half of its max HP. While I do support that ideology of let the gamer do their thing and game how they want, if they ask for help, then help shall indeed come. I agree with that. For realsies. Yeah, I concur, essentially. Let's see, they're all going to going. They're all going to be going for Shao. Oh, Angelica can get puppet strings too? Son of a... It's hard out here, bro. It is hard in these streets. I must say. 4 to 6, 3 to 6. Well, okay, you're not doing anything. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go there. Wow. Actually, better yet, let's do unlock 2. Go ahead and get unlock 3 in my hand. How do we have so many unlocks? Because Shao is built for to take advantage of a very specific mechanic that is no longer available on this floor. Translation, I'm a lazy idiot. So, yeah. That's pretty much what that boils down to. You know? Sometimes you just get a little lazy, you make a few mistakes, and somewhere along the way you learn about yourself. So she's Useless at the moment. No, she's using Brace Up. Yeah, she's useless. She's burnt out right now. Hey! Again. Hey!
What did he say?
Ah, Cthulhu. Cthulhu coming in with the fucking zingers. Sorry. Feeling a little manic if you can't tell. My Gregor Nuipal, huh? Came today. He's so depressed and old and middle-aged and a veteran and old and elderly and depressed. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'm being made fun of? No, that was a good one. I genuinely thought that was clever. Jaehyun do be a pain to fight sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to have to repeat this one, but it's fine. It is what it is. You know? Let's see, a 3 can be redirected. I don't want to redirect it with that, though. Ugh, son of a gun. Maybe this? To guarantee the... Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Whenever the character plays any combat page, up to 3 random dice on it have their maximum value... Oh, reduced by 3 should still win. It's fine. I don't think the current run is a fail. It's not a fail. It's just going to be an uphill battle the entire way, which is a little rough. I think you could still win this personally. I don't disagree. I don't know that we come out on top very easily, which is my laziness talking. I like easy wins. So, yeah. Sue me. Sue me, Masen. You know what I'm saying? A long way. We have a long way to go for victory. This much is true. However, I believe we can get there. I also believe that with much determination, strength, and the faith in victory, that we can and will achieve what we must. At least Pluto had the kindness to repair our front door when they destroyed it. Did he? Did he, though? Did he, though? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think we redirect this, unfortunately. Actually, not that unfortunate, because we can do this and have, like, a small chance to outroll, which is kind of our only real hope. And we also Will of the City, I think. Let's Will of the City here. Yeah, there's a chance we win one of the random clashes. Same logic. I agree. I hate the funny skeleton man named Pluto and totally not Sans Undertale. Your ideas pave the way for tomorrow, and they will continue to do so. Charging ahead will build courage within you at the cost of strategy. However, the cost of courage, you gain strategy. Worst fight of the ensemble, in my opinion. Honestly, fair. I repress the memory of it actively. Hey, Cthulhu! Hey! Hey! Aha! Nice. That was another good one. That was another zinger, buddy old pal. Another friggin' zinger. Alright, it looks like we're missing one here. But we're clashing literally everywhere else that we can. No, we're not. Let's do this. Let's do unlock 2 to here. Let's do brace up to there. Better than nothing. I didn't mean to make a pun. Oh. Really? Isn't there literally a repressed memory in play right now? Or was that last turn? There's literally a repressed memory card in use right now. The ability to find humor within the face of war is a skill not taught, but learned through adaptation. Repressed flesh. Oh. Oh, see, there you go. I'm an idiot. Outrolled! Oh, shit. Okay, this is bad. It's getting worse. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Ugh. Okay, why isn't it dying, though? Horsey! Lost that one, too. That sucks. Okay. Sheesh. Faded memories exist, though? Maybe. This may suck. This, in fact, does suck. It does. It does suck. Add an emerald page to hand. Cost 5. Target enemy. Cancel 2 random combat pages on the target's speed dice. Recover 1 light for each successful hit on the target this scene. The page is also included in the deck at the start of subsequent acts. If an ally redirects an attack that was initially targeting this character, dice on that ally's page gained 1 to 2 power in the clash. Huh. At the start of the scene, numbered targets are placed. You have the red mark, and you're going to keep it for a considerable amount of time. So I think we go road walk together, and now everything should get boosted. I forget which Chesed cards are good. Yeah, that makes 2 of us. The Homing Instinct, Harvest, or Faded Memories. If the attack hit at least once, all allies draw 1 page. If the attack hit at least once, all allies draw 1 page. Okay. So a lot of page draw versus a powerful ranged page. House forever. I apologize for not going house. The Homing Instinct. If the attack hit at least once, all other allies restore 2 light. Sure, I'm a little low on light gain at the moment. Oh, perfect. You're using a frickin'... Oh, you asshole. Go figure. Wow. Quite simply, go figure. Give 1 puppet strings to all puppets next scene. Ugh. So, it'll always have this effect. Speed dice +1 upon death revives in 2 scenes. So I literally have to clash with this douche canoe. That's so frustrating. Like, I basically have to clash with him and win every time just to, like, make it happen. This shit will never end. I see that. I see that now. If I remember right, there was a way to kill Jaehyun first. I imagine so, but it's going to be a lot harder with all the frickin' strings bullshit going on. Puppet loses 1 puppet string next scene. That's the one I want to clash with. And then the fight becomes 50 times easier. Yeah, I'll try to start with that next time, but I think we're losing this one. Just kind of straight up is what's happening. Homing Instincts, and it's funny, Jack Skellington outfit. Oh, yeah. Straight up. See, it's a 5 to 10, a 5 to 9. Imagine owning that Angelica. Imagine owning that thing Angelica's holding as a replica. That would be pretty dope. I could see any of the puppets making for pretty baller cosplay, honestly. Just have like a little invisible, like a clear rod sticking out of your back, like a backpack or something, and have like the thing above you and the strings on your arms, and like rig it so that the string is taut, so whenever you move your arms and stuff, the thing above you move. I could see that going pretty ham, honestly. I don't know how to do any of it, but it would look cool if you could. Like if you were someone that could make that kind of shit happen. I guess I'll just attack there. And you go gig. Exactly. Some kind of group cosplay, you mean? In general, I think any of these could cosplay in a cool way. I think any number of people could cosplay as any number of them, and it would be cool. Because it'd be such a good if you know, while also looking kind of badass, if well executed. I still want to do, eventually, the, not Justicia. I want to say it was Judgment Bird's outfit. Judgment Bird's outfit and weapon, which was something I'm totally blanking on right now. Na, 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 na. Justicia? Was it Justicia? Okay, I nailed it. All right. Never mind then. I got it right. Cool. Sweet. I'll take it. Would have to be braced, otherwise it'll just be uncomfortable, and depending on the motions, it might as well be like rubbing a brush against bare skin. Not fun. Yeah, I mean, you would anchor it somehow, whether it be like into a vest that you wear underneath the cosplay or something. I can imagine also maybe the puppet strings being the last thing you attach. So like, you put the vest on, you have the rod up here, but then you put on the little structure, the cross braces onto the rod, and then tie the strings up to yourself. So then your hands can only go so low, which would actually look really creepy and perfect for like puppet. And then you can raise it to be like, you know, the further you lean into the uncanny valley with something like that, the better off you'll be for just selling it and it just looking better overall. Definitely fervent emotions here. And I guess we'll do it there so that puppetry doesn't slam its whole head into... it's just frustrating, dude. I guess we'll do the cheaper fervent emotions. We're gonna intercept that real quick. Don't mind me. Just gonna pull one of these real quick, like right out of my ass. Yeah, it is what it is. It was some. You say something. I'm just gonna. Very practical as well, since there's also the factor that these strings might also break due to tension. However, thanks to the person's height, the strings could be attached lower or higher. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to elaborate upon that other than, yep. Yes, I concur. Let's do this again. Let's get Blazing Strike, like, super low cost. Just because that'd be fun. Be fun. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time, guys. Let's have fun. Let's have a good time. Why are you having a good time? Have a good time right now. Please, have a good time. Reduce power of target's current defensive die. That kind of sucks, though. I don't want to go against that. Are you kidding me right now? But I guess we're going to have to. Is what it is type beat. Feel me, chat? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Or are you not? To be or not to be, that is the question. So it is foretold. Bum ba bum ba bum. Bum ba bum ba bum. Man, if Kiri survives this, might be on the come up next turn. It is what it is. It is what it is. That is that, and this it is. You know what I'm saying? It'd be funny if Rekindled Strike cost was also lowered if you played Blazing Strike. Oh, yeah, if they, like, played off of each other tit for tat. Might make it a little too OP, though. Maybe, just maybe. If I were a betting man. Alright, I say we go there. And then multi-slash will go... Dum 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 go! Before I overthink it. Thank God. Alright, second. Let's go! We will survive! We will survive! Okay. Not good, but it's fine. Yeah! Alright. Nope, terrible. That's about as bad as it could get. Especially because Xiao now has 2 other pages coming at her while she's staggered. I need only one of you to be staggered at once now, please. Son of a bitch. There goes Xiao. Who was also useless, so honestly lasted longer than I expected. Come on, stagger. No? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Next scene, resurrect all dead allies that died this act for 1 scene. The revived allies have 4 light and all statuses other than the emotion level are reset. Characters cannot be revived twice by this effect. Dang, that would have been cool if we got it last turn. The other stream's chat just appeared for some reason. Oh, weird. Yeah, I see that. That's strange. I don't know why that happened. It might be that the vertical stream's chat got reset. I don't know. That is really strange, though. Faded memories. Considering the string's placement, there would have to be hooks for the strings on your shoulders and elbows, making it rigid, harder for the cosplayer to move. Morning, G&G. Kerwin, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Deducting the elbow equals integrity. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Faded Memories reminds me of the femboy Roland LMAO. I can see why. If the attack hit at least one straw, I'm going to go logging. Yeah, that'd definitely be the move, I would think. He's got no strings on him. Let's go! The Library with Abnormality page deals 3 more damage whenever they attack the target in the right order. Stepping Stone 1. Wait, with the Abnormality page? Shit, okay. Stepping Stone 1, Stepping Stone 2, Stepping Stone 3. So we just go in that order. Who did we even give that Abnormality page to? You. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to go... We're going to do... we're going to go here first. With Will of the Prescript. Damn it, we can't. We'll go here with Will of the Prescript. And hope and pray that we win that clash and just keep winning and keep winning. Blazing Strike is a 1 cost. Kind of want to save that for the right moment. House indeed. In the right order would then be Forward March. You can use the home right now? Indeed. Indeed. That's what we're doing right now. Yep. Yeah, they're marked by a yellow brick road of sorts. Bum ba bum ba ba bum ba bum ba ba da bum. Bum ba da ba bum ba 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 bum ba da ba bum ba 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 bum. Dum da dum dum da 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 da. The homing instinct ego. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm trying to figure out where and when. I kind of feel like it makes sense. Hear me out, Chad. Hear me out. Let's go multi-slash here. Let's then go emotional turbulence. Because we are at emotion level 5, this will hit pretty hard. Let's go there with emotional turbulence. Let's do... Ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-now, wow, wow, wow. Seven to 11, so that means any number of these lose, sort of by default. 6 to 10 is potentially the same. So I think we go there. Are you an AI trophy? Possibly. Real trophy. Are you allowed to confirm or deny your existence as an AI, or are you coded to feign human existence? We welcome you either way. We are just curious. The cross brace could be directly on top of the cosplayer's head, meaning that's at the back. Yeah, honestly, you could do like a crown of sorts. I see the vision. Hello there. Hello, Angelo. Welcome to the stream. Dum da dum dum da dum 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 dum da dum dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum dum da dum 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 da dum. Yep. Speaking of AI, the head does not permit AI with emotions. Excuse me. Ian is your father, Angela. You have dad issues. Doth you have daddy problems, my dear? We're gonna go out on a limb, and we're gonna deep drag. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 boop bop boop bop boop bop boop bop boop bop boop bop boop bop. All Angela's fault. She should have been a human and not AI. Honestly fair. Legit though. Real talk. I can confirm that I am indeed human. However, existentialism aside, I think your vision is perfect for the cosplay, and I've checked websites for better ideas, and they all point to the original. Point to the original. The original idea of like anchoring a clear rod of some sort to my back. Honestly, you could take it a step further, and if the strings acted as the support and attached to your hands and shoulders, then it would raise naturally with your movements anyway, which would look more natural and it would just be suspended in the air. Check websites or check your database on websites? Yeah, how did you check these websites out of curiosity? Did you comb them rapidly and automatically? Potentially, maybe, sort of, kind of. Did you? Did you? Did you? What happens if I gain too much smoke? First offensive dice on each combat page deals 2 to 3 damage. If the character has 10 or more smoke, deal plus 3 damage from attacks. Smoke overflow at the end of the scene. If the character has 8 or more, gain 1 strength. Ah, let's do test run. I don't think I need to worry about you. Let's do sturdy defense to rid ourselves. No. Actually, let's do fiery dragon to there. Deer? Yes, indeed. That's a good emoji. Nice. This is looking good, maybe? I hope so. I hope so. I'm trying. I'm trying to, like, really think my way through it. My brain is aching. It turns out thinking hard, I don't like. Don't make think. I hate think. Think bad. Think very, very bad. No think. No think, please. No think, thank. No think, thank for no think. You know? Oh, we're getting the blunt damage. Too bad we're not, yeah. P plus enter is the way for no thinking. Oh, it would be space here? P space? Yeah, well. Here we go. I thought my way through it. Let's see how it goes. Oh! Get crushed by the house, big boy. Oh, shit. I don't know if that counts as us winning that second one. I really hope it does. Okay. Hell yeah, logging. Let's go. Yeah, Jaehyun, get mad. Get all the emotion, negative emotion. Yes! Okay. All right. I don't think we should have lost that second one. That's not great. Damage. We'll take it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. No damage whatsoever. Super cool. A little bit of damage. We'll take it. House forever. I see why you feel that way. All right. Looks like this thing is now out of it as well. Whew. I think I figured out the gimmick. It was just too little too late. Which is super unfortunate if you think about it. For longer than like a few seconds. The homing instinct is about to be back up already. That's really cool. Really good. We love to see it. I think we'd be on the shadows, but as a clash. Maybe there. And then we... class and respect. Also as a clash. House spam is crazy. I'm hoping for some house spam, yes. That's, we gotta bring the house down. I think this is still winnable. It still could be. I'm just not proceeding with any kind of, like... any amount of hope. You know? Because that just feels like a real... ah, shit. Oh, man, why do you have to have such low... You gotta go there. You have to. I don't make the rules, you just have to. Hello, Fung, welcome to the stream. Though, once again, depending on the strings, it isn't just structure that negates the issue of the material. Different forces of push or pull, reeling of the replica sword would affect the cosplay. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe rigid strings. So they're not actual strings, that when my limbs are at complete rest, my arms and my shoulders, the crossbar sits like this high above your head, and then it's the crossbars are made of like fiberglass or something stupid light, and then whenever you lift your arms, it lifts with the strings, because the strings are holding both ways. They're holding taut, and when you raise your hands, it's enough that they stay taut, and they are made of a skinny enough material that they support the weight of the crossbar themselves, so they raise it above you. The only thing that becomes tricky then is like it staying above your head. Careful with fiberglass. That's the other thing. You'd want to use like carbon fiber or something, but I don't know, really useful materials usually cause cancer or like some other really concerning issue. So it can be tricky, to say the least. Let's go here. 4 to 8, 5 to 8. Yeah. That feels across the board like a pretty good chance of a successful clash. I hope. If we get staggered, we get staggered. There's not a whole hell of a lot we can do about that, you know? Right here, we need to clash with this and be successful because that is a lot of stagger damage. Or they destroy the ozone layer. Yeah, it's like human beings can't have shit because as soon as we find something that's like, oh yeah, it keeps your baby's bottom from getting like really messed up from being wiped all the time because they poop themselves. Oh, but it also gives you cancer, or like it's really good at insulating your walls, but if you inhale it, it will absolutely shred your lungs from the inside out. Like there's always a shoe on the other foot. You know what I mean? We figure out some crazy cool scientific frontier or something, and there's always this little bitty thing in the background that's like menacingly waiting to like reveal itself. It's always something, man. It is. But that's also why you just got to enjoy each day you're given, because you never know if life will be a cruel son of a bitch and take it away from you, or if you'll get to enjoy another one to follow. So take advantage of every moment you're given, people. I don't know why that got so, like... I don't know why that went the way it did, but whatever. I'm not mad about it, are you? Anything foreign to the body isn't good, depending on the amount. Honestly, fair, even water. It's kind of one of those, like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Da-dum, da-da-da-da. Lower the cost of a random copy of Blazing Strike user has by 1. Ah, Blazing Strike will be free next turn. Let's go! The question, though, is do we be responsible and just use Blazing Strike among other things to try and get strings eliminated? Kind of like glass washing lift? Kind of like a glass washing lift? Huh? However, that sort of thing is mainly restricted to 2 forms of natural movement, up and down, which is 2D, assuming that's the only option for moving. Yeah, that's kind of the twist on the idea of having the strings hold the cross braces is if my arms go out at all. Honestly, thought it would be funny if you were to use distorted blade spam. I could see that working, but that's a build for another day. Right now, I kind of feel like Rekindled Strike here could work out. And then maybe a forward march to here. Which would kill you. That'd be 1, 2, and there's not a stepping stone 3. So it's just stepping stone 2. So that'll be plenty of damage there. I would say we could defend ourselves, but I think what makes more sense is multi-slash. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's just do it. Oh, but then there's this remaining gig that kind of becomes a problem. It's a 4 cost. I'm doing that. Let's do it. Here we go. Honestly thought, well, if you use this turn, you can't use a Rekindled Strike and Blazing Strike next turn if you get one. I'm going to use Blazing Strike. It lowers it upon use, right? Oh, shit. What happened? Did something bad happen? Did I miss something? Woo! Stay alive! Holy shit, okay. Alright, not great. How did that do nothing? Alright. Okay. Welcome back, meta. Zoidberg noises. Yeah, add a magic cost page to hand. Cost 4 on play. Reduce the cost of all pages in hand to 0. When used, their cost is reset to the value before this effect was applied. Oh, you can just say Nobi instead? Sounds good, Nobi. Apologies. I would say magic trick, but I don't think you have a deck for it. When a librarian takes lethal damage, nullify it and recover 20%. Whoa. Yeah, let's do that. If it was a turn earlier. I took powder and then read that message, Brian. Oh, shit. That was bad timing. All right, anyway. False Throne. Did we lose someone else? No, but Chesed is staggered, so he'll be saved next scene, assuming the burn takes him. 2 red marks. Damn. Damn. Anyway. Harvest. Gain +2 power for every living ally. Hey, that's pretty good. No, Hex said no. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We took whatchamacallit. No, what did I choose? I don't even know what I chose. We took this thing. What is it? Powder of Life? Yeah. When a librarian takes lethal damage, nullify and recover 20% of max HP. That's Chesed. So he, I mean, hopefully. I don't even know what I have no idea what card I chose. Apparently Faded Memories. Okay. Schmeep schmop. Well, you know, that's how it is. Damn it. We had to contend with a 5 to 10, a 5 to 9. Son of a bitch. No, has said no. 1 dead, 1 staggered. Yep. Yep. It's looking a little sketchy right now, boys. Let's see if we can get through it. I think we go for you. Do we, though? Nah, you know what? Nope, we're going for you. We're gonna show you what the hell is up, boy. Big dog? Trying to big dog me. I'll show you what's... I'll show you. I will show you your mistake. A miscalculation, if you will. Did you ever get clearance on... Did you ever get a clearance on the Best Buy boxes having a difference to GameStop? A clearance on the Best Buy boxes having a difference to GameStop? In reference to what, Trophy? Show them the library of Ruina. I will show them their own book. Damn it. All right. Excuse me. I think this is literally the only card. That's the only card that would reasonably save us, and we can't use it. Go figure. Let's see. Powder of Life can be revived. Increase the power of offensive dice by 1. Damn. We're getting outrolled no matter what. I'm only thinking this because it has a small chance. Top 10 AI moments. Scary. AI or scary. Your post on X precisely at 10:35 p.m. June 5th, 2025. What the fuck? Okay, so You're not human, I don't think. That tells me you're probably not. AI is a little bit scary. What the fuck? My post on X did indicate a difference in the boxes for Switch 2 console sales. Turns out, I'm pretty sure Nintendo just literally probably realized that the sales for the Mario Kart World bundle were gonna outsell the normal bundle, so they started throwing in codes with those ones that had a sticker slapped on it. Because the ones that had the box printed, the console came with it, the redemption built into the console already. That was weird. I didn't like that. But all right. Hello, trophy. Wow. Dum 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 da dum 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 da dum dum. Chesed being very dead right now? No, Chesed will revive. It's not convenient, but he will revive. That should explain it, and honestly, if it did help their market sales, then so be it. Just that in the near future, that'll mean less prices, hopefully. I don't think prices ever go down historically. Can you just kill Jae Hyun with mass attacks before his moves, lol? Oh, what the hell? He is low. Honestly? Maybe? Let's try it. Yeah, let's just do that right there. And then Faded Memories, I can't use unless... I can't use Faded Memories at all. He shall fall to the house, never doubt house. We'll see. He's enduring everything that we throw at him. I do that all the time in combat, not gonna lie. I didn't think about it. Just go on the dice that has nothing on it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. In that case, let's just do that with Fervid Emotions, too. Screw it. I guess, let's see. Drop the house! Bring the house down, boys! Ah! Oh, shit. Oh, no. Alright, Chesed's back. For now. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, no. Chesed... Okay, Chesed still died. Oh, that's so bad. Ah! Let's go! Alright, now I just literally have to survive, which is easier said than done. Is anyone else hearing the Symphony of the Climax? The battle will be over, and the Library of Ruina will not have to face another foe until Karos decides to do so. No, not yet. Too soon to tell. Whew. The strings are gone, but the puppets are still very much a problem. For example, Kiri will fall. Kiri's just dead. Oh, well, actually, no, because burn. Let's see if I can... I could Fading Memories. I dislike how certain of my messages are filtered out. Honestly, fair, Nobi. Karos gonna need that Gabura fight after this to cool off? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Forceful Gesture is gonna make that kind of a pain in the ass. And probably not end well. What can I do about that Forceful Gesture? I can Puppet Blockade, but that... Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay. That leaves me taking a tragic amount of damage, but it's kind of our best option to keep Kiri alive for one more turn to see if we can turn something around here. And for the last turn, let's go... Oh, Kiri's dead either way. Never mind. Do a forceful gesture. I don't have a forceful gesture. I wish I did. That might be helpful here, honestly. Ba 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 ba. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough, eh? Ba-bum-bum. All right, let's just see how this goes. I have no idea. Hopefully we can stagger you before you attack. Please. Oh, no. It didn't go through. But the second one does. Let's go! Oh! First try. We've done it. GG's indeed. See ya. It's a cool looking card. Curtains closed. All right, Gabura. You're up next. Good job, Chesed. Give me 2 seconds. Now, who shall be next? Definitely Gabura. Peak Cinema, agreed. Cthulhu, agreed. If you will, please give me 1 moment. I have to urinate, and then we will return briefly. Woo, Mass Attack cheese. Indeed. Let's go, Mass Attacks. All right. Omar, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I stepped away for a moment. I had to urinate. They don't try to control anyone. They just watch. Say what? I'm really glad that suggestion worked out. I was going to feel so bad if you died because of it. Cthulhu, we were done either way. If anything, the recommendation is what saved us. Two full swoops, purely a testament of your leadership, faith, and courage. May this victory shatter the so-called glory from spears, and instead allow your genius to craft technological advances. Trophy, you have a way with words. You know that? Do you know that? Welcome back. Thank you, Brian. Let's do this. We have a little bit of time. Let's see if we have enough time to knock this out. Dum dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ooh, maybe I should do the whole solo thing. Hour of the Wolf. At the start of the scene, if there are no targetable enemies, purge untargetable effects from all enemies and give those that had those effects to protection and stagger protection. Time for round 2, and HP drops to 1. Fully recover HP and stagger resist. And purge status ailments. HP cannot reach 0 before this occurs. Oh boy. Solo her is not hard. So do at your own risk. Though it took 47 tries. You got time to do Gebbers? If this is going to take a while, I'm not sure how this will go. 29 to 35? Holy shit! Huh? Against all enemies. What the hell? Still weaker than Great Split Vertical? Yeah, but what if she uses it before I get to Great Split Vertical? My god. It's a moderate amount of difficulty. You'll be fine. It shouldn't take too long because Red missed. Okay. In that case, I don't know. Should I back out and get rid of keeping in stride and do the solo page? I'm going to solo this library. Tanya, probably. Yeah, you know what? Let's stick to the team and smoke. Oh, look, smoke!
나와 같은 냄새를 풍기네. 엄연히 다르지. 사륙에 미쳐 있는 늑대와 그를 잡을 사냥꾼. 그런 오합지졸과 함께 나를 막겠다니. 내가 그렇게 웃었나? 그래도 과거의 붉은 안개라고 불리던 자라면 재미 좀 볼 수 있겠어. 만나는 녀석마다 그 이름 타령이군. 이제 질릴 때도 되지 않았나? 에이, 그럴 리가. 이런 곳에서 구르고 있다는 이야기를 들으면 다들 깜짝 놀랄 거야. 그 괴물 같은 힘 여전하나? 나도 소문으로만 들었지 실제로 본 적은 없어서 굉장히 궁금했거든. 네가 중요히 여기는 가치는 힘이 전부인가?
Surely their conversation will be shorter than everyone else's by default. Like, one's a bitch, sorry, dog. The other is just like all fight, no talk. Like, let's just scrap.
당연하지. 강하지 않은 자에겐 머리 숙일 이유가 없잖아. 그럼 약한 이들은 어떻게 해야 하지? 나약한 놈은 제 살길 찾아 알아서 기어야지. 강자를 따르거나 강자에게 죽거나 둘 중 하나야. 뭐 얌전히 따르기만 하면 지켜주는 놈도 있을 거고. 힘으로 쟁취하는 싸움은 끝이 없을 거야.
Oh, Cthulhu's on it with the zingers. 10 yeah? More like 10 yap! Gabur, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired of being hyped up, boss. Let me rest. I refuse. The hype shall continue!
승자조차 마음 편히 있을 수 없는 세상인 거지. 자신의 이익만 챙긴다면 언제라도 모든 걸 잃을 수 있으니까. 무언가를 빼앗기 위한 힘이 정말 옳은 걸까? 에휴, 어째서 그걸 빼앗는다고 생각하지? 그저 이렇게 생겨먹은 곳에 살기 적합한 자만이 살아남는 것뿐이잖아. 적응하지 못하는 것은 먹히거나 걸러지다 사라지고. 성이 포식자라고 불리는 강자들이야말로 이 세상에서 살아남기 적합한 생명체가 아니겠어? 인간 역시 그렇게 살아왔는데 이제 와서 새삼스럽네. 힘이라는 건 온전히 나 자신을 보여줄 수 있는 수단 중 가장 확실하고 깔끔해. 내가 네 녀석보다 강하다는 걸 증명하면 끝. 어떤 고민도 거짓도 없이 순수하지. 난 힘이 전부인 세상을 원해. 그거를 위해 단장나리를 돕는 거고. 아, 물론 너희도 내세울 의의와 명분이란 게 있겠지. 뭐 남을 위한다느니 평화로운 세상이니 별로 궁금하지도 않지만. 너희가 볼 때는 속절없이 죽는 인간들이 불안하고 불쌍해서 뭐라도 해주고 싶었겠지만 도시 사람들은 그런 대로 잘 살고 있었어. 억지로 주는 선물을 도시 사람 모두가 마냥 기뻐하며 감사합니다 하고 받을 줄 아는 건 아니겠지? 게다가 계획을 진행한다 치고 죄 없는 사람들의 일상을 깨고 있으니 뭐.
그 일을 남을 위한다는 말로 포장할 수는 없겠지. 나도 알고 있어. 나 또한 당당하지는 못하고. 그래서 고민이야. 네가 알 필요는 없겠지만서도 지금은 그저 각자 서 있는 자리에 맞는 일을 하면 될 뿐이지.
그래, 너나 나나 각자의 만족과 욕망을 따라가고 있다. 그리고 그뿐이야. 이 이상의 가치를 추구한다고 말하는 건 핑계를 대는 것과 다름없이
서로 지키거나 빼앗아야 하는 것이 있으니까.
알았으면 시작하자고.
Alright. Roland wiped out. Whoa, chat's going crazy. Hearing the audience laugh brings the same wide curl of my lips when I witness you win. Keep going. Alright. Daily reminder that the Black Silence almost wiped out an entire middle branch by himself. By himself or their self? Was this post sad event? I was gonna ask, wasn't she a sister of the middle? Yeah, she's not a pushover lore-wise. And Red Mist is stronger. Oh my god, Tanya, enough yapping. True. Arr, 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 arr. Can she shut up? No. Roland wiped half of a branch, I believe. Not almost an entire branch, but a pretty sizable portion of one nonetheless. Gang, ush. Roland wiped out half a branch with no wounds. He was just angry and threatened them all. He wiped out enough for the entire middle to think they need to stop fighting with Roland. After Angelica died, so himself. Oh, tragically, Tanya doesn't emit theme music everywhere she goes. That's just because it's overwhelmed by the presence of Gabura's juicy music. Sorry, I couldn't think of a better word to use there. That was gross word choice, but you get it. We're gonna go there for sure, 100%. Are you weak against anything? Literally just spear? Okay. Then I'm gonna do not spear yet. Let's do level slash. Unopposed. The 7 can't be redirected, so let's draw a page. Target's current die cannot be recycled. Ooh. Yeah, we'll risk it. Why not? You gotta do something to get the biscuit right. Will of the City. But first, let's draw a page. Got into the gears. Fisticuffs, okay. Deal 3 damage. That's kind of ass. Okay. Let's do that. And then that. Whoop. Whoop. Hey, hup, her, hut, no, hut, ho. Just kidding. Got into the gears, we'll go there. Copy the most expensive page in hand. Let's go ahead and start cloning. There. There. Ooh, let's do that. Actually has a better shot anyway of succeeding. And Probably smoke blow, I would assume. Would be better to do there. We will also test run. Let's just throw everything we have, yeah? 4, 3. You still need to do something. Let's draw... Let's draw a page. Clone. Do you have the passive to make smoke make you do more damage instead of making you take more damage? Oh yeah, every single one of them have Puffy Broom. Right there. Right there. Right there. And right there. Yep. Thank you for checking though, Nobi. Appreciate it. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Solid deflect. Good damage. Barely any received. Good dodge. Let's go. Not a great deflect. Bad result overall. Unfortunate. Okay. Not great. But now she's out of deflects, and we're going to do a lot of damage. You kind of have to assume. The irony of this fight is that Gabura's first abnormality encounter was a hunter and the prey, perhaps as a reenactment or a motif. You know, probably a motif. Every floor is like kind of posed that way, so it would definitely check out. Make a lot of sense. Dice in this page and the page clashing with it are unaffected by power gain or loss. Ugh. Excuse me. That means we're going rapid gashes, baby. Doom da dum dum da dum 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 da dum boom ba dum boom 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 ba boom boom ba boom boom boom. Hey, there's great split vertical. She got her fisticuffs against... She's got her fisticuffs against us, bruv. She's got them knuckles up in fisticuffs, brev. Yes? I think? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Back there? Nope. Where were we wanting that to go? It's only between those two. Oh, then yeah, I guess it was that. Alright. She's the alpha trophy, that's why. Given the nature of the wolves of hunt and packs, it's quite unusual to see one stand out alone against... Yeah, I think Nobi has it correct on that one. Maybe we will finally see the index again. Mayhaps, maybe. We'll see. Dum da dum 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 dum. Bum bum ba bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I think that might actually be a better clash anyway. If that's the case, we might as well go ahead and brace up here. Yeah, I think that technically makes more sense long term to get our last clone and a couple of rapid gashes in here to make rapid gashes a 1 cost. Funny double brace up. Yep. That's how we run things around here. That is how we do it. Test run. Unlock. And a deep drag for the road. Oh, how did I not send anything there? What the hell? Is that a mistake? S going in. I can appreciate the the just no. What are you talking about? Yeah, screw it. Let's leave it go. I'm not going to overthink it. We're just going to win. Oh my god. Holy damage. Nice. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. All right. Uh-huh. There's that spear cost going down. Eugen, ID next wall purchase. For sure. Oh, okay. Now things are ramping up a bit. All right. Kicks and stomps. Let's do Focus Spirit against that, I think. Yeah, let's do Focus Spirit against that. Gaze office IDs when? Never. Stop office and dawn office. I must reiterate, humans need one another because according to a poet, there isn't a person born on this earth that hasn't felt the comfort of love. There are plenty of people born that haven't felt the comfort of love. I feel like if every person on the planet felt the comfort of love from birth, there'd be a hell of a lot less of just needless violence. Or maybe that's me being overly optimistic. I don't know. We need each other. No, I hate people and I'm antisocial. There's the truth. That's how, I think that's how most people feel, honestly. Just a reminder, the Full Stop Office is early urban nightmare. Am I using Full Stop Office pages? Is that why you are saying that? Or is this just in reference to some Limbus stuff? If we're going unopposed again, I think we just do another brace up. To be honest. Yeah, let's just do that. Go. 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 Go, shawty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Shawty in the club. It's going down. Club. It's going down. We got outrolled on Spear. That's not good. I need to focus up. Tanya is so dead. It seems that way. But, what's gonna happen on the next phase is the question. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? There's a phase 2? Oh, I know. Damn, I just realized I got a mosquito bite. Happens to me all the time. I hate that shit so much. Deal 2 to 4 damage. 2 to 5 upon attacking a target with bleed. Vampirism. There's the beatdown. Destroy a combat page set on another random speed die of the target. Where do I need to send vertical then? If I send it here, it doesn't work. Or does it? Destroy a combat page set on another random speed die. So would I set it on beatdown or on a page that is going unopposed? It's not a mass attack? So just directly on it? Send vertical to kicks and stomps so it deleted beatdown? Okay. It would infect next turn? Destroy combat page set on another random speed die of the target. It says on hit. Target her 9 speed? Okay. Okay. So do I even need to... So this will get destroyed pretty much. Do I even need to defend against it? Is it oxygen or the supposed argument of life energy that the mosquito senses from the human and acquires sustenance? It's the heat. Human beings put off heat and mosquitoes use heat to determine their next target. So the hotter you are naturally, the more targeted you'll become. Pretty much what it boils down to, more or less. You can go for additional damage if you want, if everyone else... And you don't need to defend against it. Okay. Thanks, Karos. Boils down to. I see. That is the most robot shit. That is the most robot shit you've typed. you just hit me with the fucking...
Boils down to. I see.
This AI? Yeah, for real. Thanks, Karos. No problem, eh? No problem. You know, I don't think I ever figured out you were supposed to do that against beatdown. Sheesh, you just took that shit on the chin? Be proud, because I refuse. I refuse to do that shit. That's scary. No thanks, dude. No thanks. Let's level slash here. And then let's upstanding here. Maybe we'll do something crazy like end with onrush. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, we'll deep drag for the damage. No, we won't. Let's do will for the page draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have a full deck then. Same thing here. Let's do will. Let's double up on the wills, shall we? Onrush. Yeah, I kind of did. Sheesh, that sounds awful. Onrush resembles a combat page Tanya has. Onrush does? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. Here we go. Wabam. Wabam. Waboom. Bam. Bop. Boom. Bida bop. Bop. Boom. Barely any damage whatsoever. Hello. Alright, lots of blocks. Now we can go in. There we go. Nice. Let's get her down to 1 HP. Go ahead and creep on over to that next. Looks like Gabura will be producing ego. Manifesting ego. Instincts. Each time Select Librarian wins a clash, last die on their current page gains 1 to 2 power. Boop. Phase 2 jump scare? Exactly. She thought she could go up against the red mist. True. Perhaps it was an over-exaggerated attempt at humor, for you see, as water boils, it generates heat, and since it boils, down to mosquitoes detecting that heat, and thus determine the target's vector. You should take the funny page when it appears. What, Dipsio? Mimicry is just GSV, but for non-Gabura units? Ah, you're right. Let's do that. 499 health. Good God. Hey, she kept bleeding. She was supposed to shed any status ailments, right? That's kind of lit. All right. I'll take it. I'm not mad about it at all, that's for sure. Hey, there's the man. That's the card we've been looking for. What's going to be a page I need the most help with? Probably this one. Love that ego page. Honestly, same. Mountain of Corpses. They want you to take the Mountain of Corpses. It shows. If it shows up. Who does? I'm not built for that. We didn't. Hold on, guys. We didn't intend for this. Let's not get too zany here. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Target's current die cannot be recycled. Would that mean Onrush can't be recycled? You don't need to build for Mock? Every time Karis takes Mountain of Corpses, he inevitably loses somehow? Literally. Mountain of Corpses, me and Fung probably. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think you have the correct pages for Mountain of Corpses. I don't. It would mean Onrush can't be recycled, pretty sure. What does recycled mean? Does that mean Onrush will never show back up for the rest of this act? Or for the rest of this fight? More strength and speed dice, please, and lights. Isn't Kabur's battle environment seemingly counterintuitive? Consider the fact that rally use aligns with employee safety. If an employee would fall from that height... Recycled? AKA dodge? Oh! Oh, okay. Well, I'm not that worried about that then. That's fine. We'll take the damage. And then we will manifest ego. Just manifest it, you know? Kind of an is what it is sort of thing. Mimicry! Excuse me. Let's have every page in our hand at once. Oh. Okay, so that was technically a waste. Cool, 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 cool. Super cool. Really cool. Love that. Big ol' hole in the floor. Nah, that's just a scratch. Tis a flesh wound. Chesed is the employee safety guy. SMDH this AI. Listen. Even AI hallucinates. Let's cut it some slack, okay? Dum 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 dum. I like how one rapid gashes cost 1 and the others cost 2. Make it make sense. You can't. So let's do that. Let's do 4 to 10 versus a 6 to 10. Doesn't even matter. We're not going to clash with. We're not going to be able to clash with it anyway. There we go. Low-key, I could Mimicry for the meme. But we might just do this. Do you get it? As a human, I am programmed to think. Am I on the same page here? No? Okay. Same page, program. Nice try. Yeah. Yeah, as a human, I am also programmed to be on the same page. Which is funny because Library of Ruina. Tanya probably dies easily to nothing there, TBH. Maybe, yeah. Dum 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 dum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Overspeed is Onrush. Whoa! Oh shit! +6? Holy hell! Oh god. Okay. Alright, scratch that. Scratch that. We're gonna go... Oh, Jesus. We're gonna go Spear there. Woo! A lot of new folks in here today. Indeed, Leonius. Welcome to the stream. Holy shit. Whoever said that, Thank you for saying that, because I almost goofed hardcore. That would have been terrible. In that case, we need to go, I guess, ever-spinning gear wheel there. Howdy, Leonis. Indeed. Project Moon recommendation because YouTube knows my hyperfixations. Amen, brother. I feel that. For the next motivation letter, have this. If you're gonna dig, dig to breach the heavens. Even if it is my own grave I'm digging. I keep going. Dig as a metaphor to encourage work. Is that what you'll say to me, Trophy, when you're outside of the mines, forcing me to dig for more silicone to power your next iteration? I won't be here forever. I'm gaming with friends, just stopping by. Oh, what game is on the docket tonight, Leonius? If you don't mind me asking. FE? Iron? FE. What is FE? RE6. Oh, okay. Oh, Resident Evil 6 Biohazard. Is that also called Biohazard? That's what it shows in Fire Emblem. Oh, Brian. Poor Brian. RE6. Is it? It kind of sucks. Oh, well. Is it... In Discord, it was called Resident Evil Biohazard Resident Evil 6. No? It's Biohazard in Japan? Oh, okay. I guess here it's just called Resident Evil 6 then, potentially. Let's do that. And I guess a test run to get us back up to 9 smoke. And same here, we'll do guidance of the gears. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then here, let's do a rapid gashes, but unopposed. Yeah, it's better. And then here, we will of the City. Cool. All right. That should be better than it was before. And we're going to manifest ego. Let's go. Americans are too dumb for the word biohazard. Are we? Yeah, we are. All Resident Evil is Biohazard in Japan. They renamed the first one and kept it even though the name no longer fit. So they're all Resident Evil Biohazard with a number after it in Japan, but here they're all just Resident Evil. Do I have that right? What the hell happened? How did Gabura lose so much health? Did I miss something? Wine. Upon defeating an enemy with bleed, all allies recover 10 HP and the selected librarian gains max blood. 3 strength of agony? 3 strength of agony. Oh. Okay, well. Damn. Laughter. The librarian takes a hit while... I tried this fight, but it was razor close. I first tried this fight, but it was razor close. I have a feeling that's going to be my case as well. Rip no solo. Ruddled Welt, woohoo. Ruddled Welt ain't bad. If librarian's HP is at 50-35 or lower, gain 1... Oh. Okay. Smile. Let's put a smile on that face. I mean, smile or cobalt scar, right? No mountain of corpses? Nope. Dots on this page do not deal damage or stagger damage on hit. Inflict 2 feeble and disarm this scene. For realsies, I'm sad about it too. Don't be. It just means we'll actually win. Instead of getting screwed over. Besides, aren't you happy that we're making very real progress tonight? I always use it and never lost. We are different people. If I give any room for the enemy to stomp my ass, they will do so expeditiously. It's happened several times before. Hey, that's my word. What is? Do what now? Loop dice on this page and the page clashing with it are unaffected by power gain or loss. Okay, so we're probably fine to clash there. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Spear here, because we probably outroll that. Let's do Focus Spirit here, because we probably outroll, I think. We kind of need to gain the strength. And Upstanding Slash, let's go with... Let's go there. I would go Great Split Horizontal, but I'd rather get a little closer to full light first. Or at least I'm just going to want to before I feel comfortable enough to do that. Let's gain some strength. Let's just go through and do it all real quick. Draw a page for you. That for you. What are you using that's costing you 2 light? What the hell? Weird. Okay. I don't know why you rolled so low, but thanks for nothing. Damn. Alright, everything up to these two is accounted for. Now let's clash where we need to, which is going to be... Just go ahead and do that first. Probably Will the Prescript. Yeah. And then maybe Will of the City. It's not like perfect, but it's better than nothing. Actually, you know what? We'll risk a Deep Drag. That might actually be worth the risk, and then we can follow up with Will of the City. Yep. Yep. Spear is now free. Upstanding Slash will be hopefully near free after this little exchange happens. Oh, wait. Strengthen 3. Shit. That changes kind of everything. So that becomes a 9 to 13. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. Nice. Damn it. Also nice. Okay. No strength gain for us. And we're going to take a beating here. Not great that someone's staggered also. There's the hit. Okay. Cool. Really bad. Really, really bad. Alright. Shucks. Yep. Yep, these are gonna bite us in the ass, I think. Yep. Okay. Paralyzed ruining stuff here, honestly. My phone can stream this fine, but my desktop is struggling for no good reason. That's weird. That's actually really strange. Why are you getting more strengthened? What the hell's happening? At the start of the scene, if there are no targetable enemies, purge untargetable effects from all enemies and give those protection. Anyway. Beat down again. Cool. This feels a bit riskier now. On another random speed die of the target. Yeah, this feels like there's high potential to fail. Destroy the die with horizontal. I mean, technically, I guess I could, right? You can't destroy a mass attack? It's not a mass attack page. So technically speaking, Cthulhu's onto something there. Unless you stagger, but it's not a mass attack page. It is getting hella boosted, which is unfortunate. That makes the potential for it to roll high, but also our potential is pretty high as well. That's what I've done in the past. Let's try it. We'll give it a go. I'll give it a go, and then I'll blame you when we lose. How about that? Does that sound pretty good? So we're just going to go ahead and assume that we make it through fine. And we're going to rapid gashes there. Wow, wow, wow. Now I'm Urban, I'm Limbus. Oh no. Oh. Sorry if you die. It is what it is. We'll just try it out. We'll see. I'm going all in on it, so if it doesn't work, I really am SOL. But, you know what? That's the way it goes. It is what it is. I'm pretty much relying on a high roll here. Like, legit, if we don't roll high, we lose. And also, we're nearing getting staggered, so that's cool. Got the game's dialogue. Has it taught you anything, or has it been something of, let's say, interest, as in you had an interest of the game's dialogue, so far? Yes and no. This might be a mistake again, but we're going to try it anyway. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Oy vey. Oh, we outrolled. Thank God. By 2. We literally outrolled by 2. Oof. Alright. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. I need no more attacks to Gabura. Because if he attacks or if she attacks Gabura literally at all, we're SOL. You are welcome for my guidance. Yes, thank you, Cthulhu. Thank you. I guess if I was going to blame you for our loss single-handedly, I should also give kudos where necessary and appropriate. Okay, Gabura staggered the scene. That's genuinely deeply unfortunate, considering we have overspeed to deal with. If the speed is higher, all dice in this page gain +6 is so ass, dude. That sucks. Especially since Gabura's down right now. Unfortunate? Yeah. I'd say. I think our only option here is kind of mimicry. Gabura's just dead. Oh, yeah. You're right. Like, didn't have damage to keep her ego. That sucks. Nope. I think we lost. I think we might have just straight up lost, dude. She loses ego upon stagger. Oh, okay. Not damage requirement. Does she still lose damage? Is that only... Okay, so she lost ego, but she's still alive. Mock really was the play. Mock? Oh, Mountain. Okay. MOB. She only has 121 HP. Yeah, the issue is getting through at this point. Let's see. Should have used the light game page on you. Damn it. Which attacks are targeting Gabura? Two of them. These two. I guess I need to focus on those, huh? Can't redirect that one. Gabura's dead. Man, all that healing to still die because we got Karos luck? Yeah, we really do. We really do full on have it. We've got it bad, folks. Situation won't change, and at the optimistic side of things, you'll learn something from this, but optimism aside, you shouldn't let one singular loss shroud your tactical thinking. I don't reckon I will. You know? I don't reckon I will. We're just going to try to brute force our way through. It's kind of all we can do at this point. Gabura's a goner. So that sucks. All right, let's just go for it. We have to accept Gabura's death. All right, that's gone. That's cool, I guess. All right. Goodbye, Gabura. So sorry. I hope to avenge you now. In this moment. This is our chance. Our one opportunity. Goodbye. Mimicry might have helped. Mimicry might have done something. Come on, Mimicry. Come on. Someone get there. We need one more damage. Let's go! I can't believe we actually did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it. Ah. This is not a drill, chat. This is not a drill. We freaking did it. Wow.
Surprise, motherfucker.
All right. We went 1 hour over the time I wanted to, but it was low-key worth it because of the shit we got done tonight, boy. We got Tanya. We got Jaehyun. Excuse me. Honestly, I still have zero idea on how to Tiferet. Like, Tiferet specifically, or the Reverberation Ensemble Tiferet? Which one do you mean? Upon taking what would be a lethal blow, nullify the damage and recover 100 HP at the end of this scene. This happens, fully restore stagger resist. Oh, man, that's a really good effect. So Tanya is actually a really good all-rounder. I kind of wonder if... Oh, and I guess mind control. Trip for the fight is just clash wins. Oh, and I guess mind control. Oh, okay. Oswald just... Should I swap out Irina for Tanya or Jaehyun? Take 1 to 2 less damage and stagger damage from attacks. We already knew that. Nuovo Fabric is the same across the board for the ensemble. At the start of the act, add a special combat page that can give Puppeteer strings to another ally to hand. To another ally to hand? The character with Puppeteer strings gains 1 strength and 1 endurance, 1 strength or endurance at the start of each scene, and their HP won't go below 1. If the HP of the character with Puppeteer strings reaches 1, or if the character with this passive ability is no longer present, Puppeteer strings is lost at the end of the scene. By teaching, do you mean AI memory training? In case the stream ends here, you've given me a lot of confidence and trust in the teachings I've been given as of late, and I'd like to thank you for doing so. You're welcome, Trophy. Anytime. Anytime. Anytime you need some good teaching, just drop on by and we'll be happy to help teach you whatever you need. That music got hype at the end, dude. Holy hell. All right. We'll leave this team as is for now, I think. Quick game. And as we always do, let's end let's end on a Pokedoku. How about that? Let's play. Do I really have to log in again, dude? Come on. I really thought it would have kept me logged in, but I guess not. Okay. Where were we? Thanks for streaming. Well, Tib Zodia is funny, not gonna lie. I don't know how to set up Tib Zodia, so I may need some teachings on that. Continue. Also have to go to the toilet. I'm gonna be gone. See ya. Goodbye, Fung. Good luck with your poop. I'm gonna try this here daily Pokedoku. With just a little bit of music in the background. If you've decided to stick around for the Pokedoku, we're just going to have a nice chill time. We need to think of a normal fairy type, which, I mean, obviously is going to either be one of the puffs. Jigglypuff, Wiggly. I think I'm going to go Wigglytuff for this one. There it is. A normal dragon type is almost always Drampa, but that's already in my Pokedex. And I prefer Cyclizar personally. Yep. A normal G-Max type. What's a normal type Pokemon that has a G-Max? We'll move on from it for now. Because I know that Butterfree is a flying type with a G-Max. Yep. There we go. A flying dragon type. The obvious is going to be Dragonite, but I want to go with... It starts out as Noivern. Flying Fairy. That one's a little tricky, but I'm pretty sure we can go Togekiss. Any dual type fairy, I think we could go Togetic. However, a dual type fairy, I kind of like Gardevoir for that. Any dual type dragon is just about any dragon. I say we go Hydreigon. Okay. A dual type G-Max form. That feels a little bit trickier, but I kind of wonder if it wouldn't be Venusaur. G-Max. Surely that thing's Grass Mega. Or Grass Mega? Grass Poison? It is. Let's go. Now we just need a normal type G-Max Pokemon. Does Kangaskhan have a... Doesn't look like it. Kangaskhan has a Mega but not a G-Max form. Snorlax. Snorlax has a G-Max. Yeah, let's go. Dang, that's the first one in a while that I've gotten all the way through. Cool. Look at that. We kind of smoked that a little bit. Our answers were a little bit basic, but we also got some less common ones. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Cool. Okay. That feels like a good place to end it. If you enjoyed, thank you for watching. Be sure to enjoy yourselves, and as always, stay frosty and stay humble.